At the turn of the millennium, a game was released, published by Eidos Interactive, and developed by Ironstorm. That game, that action RPG, was Deus Ex. And hello, this is AnthWolf. Sorry, that's a crappy intro, I know, but I thought I'd do something a little entertaining. It probably failed, but anyway, yes, I will be playing Deus Ex. It's cut off the title in the bottom of the logo there, but that's absolutely fine. And yeah, basically I've been looking forward to doing this, and obviously its sequels, Deus Ex, no, sorry, I say Deus Ex, not Deus Ex. Deus Ex 2 Invisible War and Deus Ex Human Revolution. I was going to do Human Revolution first because in story, in the plot, it's actually a prequel to the next two games, this one and Invisible War. But I've been listening to the soundtrack of this game and it's really got my blood pumping, and I thought, why the hell not, basically. So, a couple of ground rules to decide if this game is basically for you, if this Let's Play is for you. I have played this. I played it when it first came out in the year 2000. About 3 or 4 times. I spent time gathering all the passwords and hacking instruments and stuff like that. I'll explain that more in the game, but over the years, I haven't played it for about 7-8 years now. I have misplaced all of those, and I'm basically, it won't be blind, but I'm going in without all that knowledge of what happened. And I can't remember the full plots. There's going to be things that happen which I can't remember ever happening before. And so yeah, it's going to be quite interesting. I really want to get back into this. So I go like this, and let's have a look at our game. I haven't decided how I'm going to play this just yet, because there is different ways to play this. This is, as I said before, an action RPG. And it has a couple of interesting elements to it which I really got into. I think it's probably the first game of its kind where there was both a shooter but you could choose how to play it. That's hard to describe. It's kind of like Metal Gear Solid in a way. You could play the game stealthy, or you could play the game with all the heavy weapons in the world and blowing shit up, basically. So yeah, I've had a quick look at my settings, adjusted my sound volumes again, adjusted my brightness, but I think I have to adjust my brightness again. So let's turn this up a little bit more, because it did look a bit dark when I've tried this before. This is my second play try at the start. The first time I wasn't too pleased with it, but yeah, we'll give this a go. You play as, this is a bit of a plot mention, you play as a member of UNATCO, the United Nations Anti-Terrorist Coalition, and your name is JC Denton, and you are a nano-augmented special covert agent, if they haven't give you too many titles. Basically, you're an agent for an anti-terrorist corporation, which basically tries to facilitate and help the world, basically, or so in theory. So, like all good special agents who have had all this training, let's do some more training and see what the game's all about. And I'll explain more of the game mechanics in here. So, let's get going. UNATCO training facilities in continental United States. So, as you'll first notice, we have a couple of HUD icons. In the top left we have our BE, which is our bioelectric energy. Basically, we use that for our nano items, which I will explain more. You also have like a health icon, a body icon. At the moment we're all green, but I'll explain that when we get to the inventory page. We have an internal compass, which is kind of fancy. We also have a light. And we also have a key ring. We have a hotkey bar at the bottom. At the moment we only have a key ring. This is kind of like a master key. It opens all locks, but only if you found the relevant like nano key code to unlock the doors. Otherwise it's just a hunk of metal, basically. So let's go to our inventory. Of course we have an inventory screen. Unlike some games, this actually has a limited inventory space, so bear in mind that. I think it may also have weight. I can't remember if it has a weight limit or not in this game, or maybe I'm thinking of something else entirely. If that's so, please ignore me. We have obviously our credits, our monetary value in the world, what we can use, what we can buy. We have health, which is what I was explaining before. We can lose certain body parts and only our gameplay will be affected. If our torso or head is, like, obviously goes to 0, we're dead. But I think we can lose our arms or legs. If we lose our legs, our mobility is slowed. We might not be able to jump. If we lose our arms, I think it affects accuracy. Yeah, decreased accuracy. Okay. We have our augmentations. We are obviously a special agent, but we have absolutely 0 augmentations apart from the default ones. We have an automatic friend or foe identification, or IFF for short, allowing us to know who is actually friendly and who is actually hostile. We have our flashlight, which I showed you before. Bioluminescent cells within the retina provide coherent illumination. Excellent. And we have the infolink, which I will show you in a very short moment. Basically, it's a one-way communication device where people can actually broadcast to us from HQ. We will get more as we discover them. Some are Easter eggs and you've actually got to go around the world finding them, and they cannot be upgraded. Well, the other ones, I don't think the default ones can be. Our skills. Like other RPGs, you can specialise in different skills. At the moment we are only specialised in pistol weapons. We are trained, which means our accuracy and damage is increased slightly, while reloading is faster. But we can go as far as master, where we're lethal precise with pistols. And at the moment we have other skills for heavy weapons, rifle weapons, assault rifles, sniper rifles, and shotguns. Shotguns are classed as rifles. Okay, fair enough, I won't argue. But then we also have these skills: lockpicking, electronics, medicine, computers. These are more environmental skills. Obviously we have environmental training, but obviously if we want to hack computers, then it might be useful to actually have some training in computers. Skill points is what's used to unlock these. We will get these from completing like sub and primary plot. As we get further in the story, we'll get more skill points to unlock more of our abilities, basically. Our goals and notes, obviously objectives. We can obviously know our conversations if people talk to us, so we can recap on any important mission points that we may have missed. Images I never normally played with, but it is a thing. And logs, what we've basically done in the game. I'll just clear that because, yeah, we've only activated our light. So, with that in mind, let's get the show on the road. This room reminds me of the Matrix scene with Neo. So yeah, I'm going to be wall running any moment now and people are going to be shooting at me. But, wow, I can see it in my own pants. It's a shiny floor. Is that a moon? Oh, it is the moon. Hi there. Wow, okay. Okay, let's get the show on the road and let's get training and see where this goes.
I figured you'd be sick of drills by now. Hopefully our training exercises will be more interesting than what they've had you doing at the academy.
So, that was Jamie Rhines. He is a doctor, I suppose, or our doctor. Let's make sure I remind myself of the controls here. Yep, that's cool. Let's go. Hello.
Open the door by clicking the right mouse button. The right button uses items in the world.
We're such a special agent, we don't even know how to open doors. Thank you for that reminder. This is a tutorial, people. We are doing it. Hello there.
The key on the desk opens encryption-based nanotech locks. When you pick it up, it will automatically be added to your keyring. Use the keyring to unlock the door and proceed to the next area.
Alright, thank you very much. So, who's that, tall, dark, and a bit pasty? Seems to be staring intently at that door. Hello? Hello? Pay attention to me. Never mind. So yes, nano key. This allows us to open a trainer door, which is then automatically attached to your keyring. Clunk. It's now unlocked. As simple as that, basically.
You're going to get a lot of equipment during these exercises. Press F1 at any time to access the inventory screen, which will let you add and remove items from the tool belt. Press F2 to view your current goals and any notes you may decide to take. On a typical mission, a UNATCO agent's objectives are logged electronically so that he can stay on task at all times.
Alright, thank you. We're going to get a lot of those infolink updates, by the way. Please expect them.
Now pick up a weapon and try to break open those crates. One of them's indestructible, but the others contain things you might find useful.
I wonder which one is indestructible. We have a combat knife or we have a crowbar. Of course we're going to be Gordon Freeman. We'll take the combat knife anyway though, why not? Smashy smashy.
Now pick up the lockpick and use it to open the door. Lockpicking takes time and expends the self-assembling resources of modern lockpicks. Just be patient and remember your training. At higher skill levels, you won't need as much time or lockpick resources to pick a lock.
So yeah, another element to the game, obviously as he's described there. Oh bloody hell.
Doors have 2 strength values. The door strength tells you how much damage a door takes before being destroyed. The lock strength tells you how many lockpicks will be required to pick the lock. Some doors have an infinite strength and an infinite lock strength. That means you have to find a key.
Thanks, Dad. It's already done. Ooh, well map.
The code to the door has been stored in that data cube. Right-click on the data cube to read the contents, then type the code into the keypad. You activate the keypad with the right mouse button, just like you activate a data cube or any object in the world.
What's this? Some machine gun? Sweet. I didn't actually notice that last time. Okay, so data cube, yeah. Information pertinent. We'll make this one easy for you. To open door, use the code 0012. Got it? What was it again? 9987. Nope, denied. Okay, fine. There you go. Well, that was difficult.
Use the disposable multi-tools on the table to hack the keypad up ahead. A multi-tool's resources are finite. When a tool is depleted, it becomes useless. The manual describes other uses for the multi-tool. At higher skill levels, you'll need less time and multi-tool resources to hack a given device.
So yeah, you can read all this and it tells you about the multi-tools. Not really interested. Multi-tools are electronic versions of the lockpick, basically. If the door can't be picked, you could hack its keypad using a multi-tool. Exactly the same idea, it has a strength to it. So there's a tricorder.
I'm here to pick up all munitions and equipment. Thanks for the cooperation, Agent.
If I still had my knife, I would stab you. But you've taken my knife.
You aren't done yet.
He's talking to me like I'm not somebody. Wait, saying that I don't know how to open doors. Oh, hello.
Lying in front of you is a brave cadet who volunteered to be rendered unconscious for this next training exercise. Highlight and search him to find the key to the medical room. Afterward, pick up his body and place it on the medical table so that one of my aides can revive him once the exercise is over.
Yeah, I bet he wished he didn't volunteer now. So yeah, nano keypad again. Unlock, open. See, jobs are good. Pick you up, over my shoulder. There you go. Nice and simple.
Good work. I'll get someone down there immediately to revive Private Winslow. Move on to the next area.
Private Winslow? Okay.
You can bet this won't be the last time we send you into a dark room. Turn on your light augmentation and find the exit on the other side. Just press F12 by default.
Now we finally get to use our specialist nano augmentation that they give us. Until we turn the lights on. Is anything in here? I don't think so. Nope, let's continue.
You're not a mech, but you're enough of a machine to need repair bots now and then. If you used up some bioelectric energy getting through the dark area, for example, this contraption can charge you back up.
So yeah, there you go. Basically all your nano augmentations, even your default light augmentation, use up bioelectric energy, which you need to recover.
Congratulations, you completed phase 1. Move over the ramp into the next rooms to begin learning movement skills. We'll be watching you through the cameras, like the one you can see up in the corner. In the field, remember that terrorists sometimes use cameras like this in their security grids to set off alarms and alert guards to your location.
So yeah. Crouching jumping puzzle. Tutorial standard.
Jump across the platforms. You'll have to crouch to get under those pipes. If you fall, use the stairs to begin again.
Yeah, like I would fall. Onwards! Special agent, it means something.
You need to go through the door up ahead, but it's blocked. Those wooden crates are too big to jump and too heavy to lift, so use the metal crates near the wall to build steps. To pick up a crate, walk up to it so that it highlights, then click the right mouse button. To drop something you're holding, you can press the tab key by default.
Aha. There's nothing here for any use. Let us continue.
Now, go up the ladder at the other end of the room. By default, you look up and use the arrow keys to climb.
Let's see if I can do this without touching the floor. No! I still fail. Oh, that's about... Wow. You can't climb ladders for crap. Fair enough. Continue. Oh, this
Some
part.
complaints about this swimming obstacle because the water's contaminated. Recruits forget to grab the hazmat suit and end up in my office. Not pretty. Or they forget that they have to put the suit on by selecting it and pressing the left mouse button. Remember that the hazmat is disposable. You can wear it only once, and it operates only for a fixed duration. Use the ramp on the other side of the pool to climb up.
Now, I always hate this part of the tutorial because the hazmat suit... Let's have a look at the hazmat suit quickly. What does it say? It is standard hazardous material suit that protects against a full range of environmental hazards, including radiation. Yes, it degrades over time. Not only that, but it doesn't really offer you too much protection, and that ramp is not very, well, ramp-like. I normally get stuck trying to jump up here. Let's see if I can do it properly this time. Okay, it's turned on. You can see a bar in the top right-hand corner. Let's try and get across. We are absorbing 25%, or maybe the suit's absorbing 25% of the damage. But you can see my legs steadily being damaged there. Can I jump up here? That's what I mean. Hey, finally. Look at my chest. Let's look at my health. 10% before I died. Jesus.
These medical books, normally used for quick healing, are of particular interest to you, JC, because you need a bot's help to install new augmentations. If you took any damage during the swim, now's a good time to get patched up.
So yeah, there you go. Let's just drop that off. Oh, we can't drop it because it's in use.
And in your equipment. That's right. No cheating.
Yeah. Let's turn this humming off. There you go.
Welcome to the combat training area. I am Günther Hermann, and I will be monitoring your progress here. We will start with weapon familiarization.
Oh, that door is the one, isn't it? So Günther Hermann, yay, good old German, who's doing our combat training.
Your first exercise will be to learn a little about aiming and targeting. Step up to the shooting range to the west.
Oh boy, finally, get to shoot things.
The targets are released by using the buttons on the counter. Release the first target and take a few shots with one of the pistols until it is destroyed.
I'm an excitable special agent, can you tell?
When you aim at a target.
6 shots, 5 clips. Oops. You can see our crosshairs. We're not very accurate.
Good. If you hold your aim for a few seconds before firing, you will notice the reticle starts out wide and tightens as you hold. The longer you aim as a target without moving, the greater your accuracy will become. Release the second target and aim before shooting this time.
So yeah, you've got to wait for the reticle normally to close in, otherwise your shot can go anywhere in that square basically. So let's release. And we will wait. Oh.
Good work. Now proceed to the next area.
We didn't have to wait there for some reason. Okay, fair enough.
I'm here to pick up all munitions
crying
and
out loud.
equipment. Thanks for the cooperation, Agent.
God damn it. Ooh.
This is a rifle range. Here, you will learn one of the ways skill level makes a difference in your accuracy. Step up to the shooting range.
Sniper rifles. Yay!
The targets are released using the buttons on the counter. Release the first target and destroy it with the rifle. Use the rifle scope by pressing the left bracket key to turn the scope on.
The left bracket key? That's immersion breaking. I'm not doing that, of course. Right. Button. Press. Boom.
Excellent. Now we are going to raise your skill with rifles to master level. Release the second target and destroy it.
So yeah, let's have a look. We are master level in rifles. Can take down a target a mile away with one shot. Let's find out, eh? No pressure.
Good work. As you can see, higher skills give you better range, accuracy, and effectiveness. Proceed to the next area
So
when you are
yeah,
ready.
there's no, if in master level it's perfectly straight, whereas untrained you had that like bobbing and weaving. So it works if you want to go down to sniper rifles or any weapon basically, especially if you're using a scope. It's worthwhile playing around and practicing, like leveling up its skill. So it's a semi-automatic, but it has a bit of a like it takes a few moments to actually fire the next shot, which is interesting.
Hand in your equipment. That's right.
Fine. What's next? Ooh, health.
This is the demolitions training area.
Ooh.
First you will learn to use the lamp as a proximity mine. Approach the bay window and you will see a lamp placed on the target board on the black and red wall.
Uh-huh.
Press the first button next to the window and a security bot will be released. Watch as he nears the lamp. Lamps placed on the walls are proximity triggered.
Ah, right. Let's see how this goes. Go, Mutt! Go to your death, while I drink a cup of coffee.
This time you will place your own lamp. Take a lamp from the munitions bay and proceed to the red and black wall below.
Yay, our turn! I will take them all, because why the hell not? I'm not greedy. Oh, how do you get down? Aha!
Get as close to the wall as possible when you place the lamp. If you aren't close enough, the lamp will fall to the ground and detonate.
Push the button. Simple, right?
Very good, Agent Denton. You may proceed to the next area for more demolitions training.
Yay! I thought I picked up 8 of these. Apparently not. Oh, for crying out loud.
You'll need a few extra lamps for the demolitions
Ooh.
area. Here, catch.
Why, thank you. Uh-oh.
Next, you will need to breach the doors in the hallway. Throw a lamp down to the end of the hall. Once it blows, proceed down the corridor.
Fair enough.
Notice how the wooden door was destroyed and the metal and barred doors remained. Remember this for future reference. Beyond the destroyed door, you can see a damaged piece of wall you can also breach with a lamp. Try that now.
Where do you?
Excellent. Notice that the wall is opened. Look for other weakened walls such as this, and your lamp and other explosives will allow you to breach them. Continue through that breach and on to the next section.
Damn you.
The area beyond the door is the grenade defusing facility. Here you will learn how to remove planted explosive devices.
Oh, yay.
At each of the corners of this area, you will find a lamp planted on the wall. You must disarm and remove all 4 lamps before you can proceed to the next section of training. You will need to move up to the lamp quickly and defuse it by right-clicking. A second right-click will remove the lamp from the wall.
I keep going for. Let's see. Hey, simple. Yeah, if you don't do it though, it explodes. So, gotta do it quickly. There you go. Excellent.
A word of warning, Agent Denton. This was a simulated experience. Real lamps will not be so forgiving. You may proceed to the next area.
We will drop a quick save. That was a quick save, wasn't it? Yes, it was. Good. Don't want it to crash like last time. Ooh, medical bot. Well, we don't need you.
Gotta start the next section without arms or tools. Rules are rules.
Rules are meant to be broken. Loading. Covert.
Now you will learn to avoid a confrontation altogether.
And a Navarro.
The test is simple. Get to the far north door without being spotted by the guards below. If one of them sees you, he will sound an alarm and lock the door.
Stealth guidelines. Vital component of all UNATCO operations. When implemented correctly, stealth missions result in the lowest possible ratio of agent to civilian casualties. We have tech goggles, which I don't think I've ever used. But, oh boy, can I not turn this off? No! Oh well, this doesn't last too long anyway. So, we've got to be quiet. So, hey, well that was quick.
Remember, don't let the guards see you. Use the crates for cover and crouch when you move.
Well, that's not very good. He's coming straight for me. Lean. Bye-bye now. So there's one. Is there another one? Whoa! Flippin' hellfire.
Hey!
Hey!
There.
Nobody!
Thought it was a terrorist.
The guards
Idiot.
can be distracted. Pick up and throw an object near them, and they will go investigate the noise. Bottles, plants, flasks, many things will work.
Oh, thanks for telling us that now. Bloody hell.
Always remember the 4 basic tactics to avoid detection. Crouch behind concealment. Stay behind enemies. Move slowly to avoid making noise. And use shadows to conceal yourself. Be alert to every possibility.
Do you think you could have told us that before? Or maybe it was in that data cube which I didn't actually read. Okay. My bad.
Very good. I hope you remember this lesson, Agent. They have assigned us to be partners, and I will not stop to hold your hand and repeat myself when we are facing a real enemy.
Sure. Don't mind me. Sip of coffee. Let us move on.
Now for the last test. You have to find a way across the river to the exit on the other side. There's more than one way to get there, depending on your approach and the skills you want to use. It's up to you. Make use of the IFF system to identify enemies. The crosshairs will highlight red over enemies, green over allies, and white over neutrals.
There's Jamie watching over us. So yeah, we've got to try and get over to where the red light is there. We have a droid. I think we've got other people as well. I can't remember. Ooh, hello. We have a pistol, we have a crowbar. Whoop! My crosshair goes red, so he is classed as an enemy. Ooh. We have a multi-tool, which I think we can use to hack this. Yes. Tricorder, go! Excellent. We could probably find a code rather than hack that, but right. Go with what we've got now. Is that it? Maybe?
Step up to each hologram for more info. When you're through, go out the opposite door.
Ah, I see. This tells you about the different factions in the game. So, let's have a look.
A deployment of UNATCO troopers is the central component of all UN peacekeeping occupations.
Uh-huh. And who's this guy?
The NSF, the biggest terrorist threat in the US. This national militia group thinks it is fighting the Second American Revolution.
Okay. And who else do we have? We have... Oh, hello. What are you?
An inexpensive security bot, a favorite of third world countries and corporate security divisions. Not so mobile, but don't be fooled. We've lost plenty of agents to its well-armored assault gun. Like other bots, it's difficult to damage with ordinary bullets.
Okay. And you? Big guy.
This Page Industries walking turret, marketed to governments worldwide, is the workhorse of most national military forces. Due to the heavy armor, they take little damage from ordinary bullets. If you come up against a bot, you should use an EMP grenade, scrambler grenade, or some kind of explosive.
Okay, thank you, Dad. Who else do we have? We have... Navarra?
This is the old augmentation technology. hopefully about to be phased out. Notice the reliance on electronics and servo mechanics, a maintenance nightmare. If I had 2 credits for every repair manual they made me file in my office in the med lab.
And then finally,
The Coalition's new nano-augmented agents are nearly indistinguishable from the general population, except that you and your brother don't know how to smile, even for a picture.
ha. So that's our brother, yeah. I forgot what his name is. Is it Alex? Maybe? Hello.
Sufficiently impressive. An early success for the whole organization.
Bob
Thanks.
Bench.
You from the United Nations?
Your augmentations are a go. The real test comes next. Active duty.
I'm ready, sir.
Yes. Yes, you are.
I thank you for your recommendation, mysterious stranger. Exit. Loading. And that is the end of the tutorial. Wasn't that worthwhile? So, yeah, next time I will throw us straight into a new game, but this is going to be Deus Ex. I'm probably going to slip up and call it Deus Ex now and again, but I'm looking forward to playing this game. I hope you're looking forward to it as well. There's a couple of people on YouTube who have done their own playthroughs of this, and I highly recommend, obviously, if you don't want to watch mine, feel free to watch someone else's. It is going to be quite interesting either way. So I will see you all next time for part two of Deus Ex. This has been AnthWolf. Later.